Hey, it's Ari here. Hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to go over the best free traffic strategy for beginners in affiliate marketing, and this will work with whatever offer you want to promote, whatever you want to get more traffic to, you want to get more leads, and of course, you want to get more sales. This is the framework that you will follow if you want to build up to a full-time income and potentially walk out of your 9 to 5. So real quick, I've been online for about 8 years now. Got started back in May of 2017. First 3 years I was online, I made pretty much no money, and that's because I was very unfocused. I didn't really know what I was doing, to be honest, and it took me quite a bit before I ever really got any sort of momentum. And then even then, I still dealt with a lot of ups and downs throughout my journey. So I'm going to show you exactly what I would do if I had to start over from complete scratch, and this is assuming I have no following, no email list. I don't have like a massive budget to spend on like paid advertising or even just a big budget in general. And so first and foremost, you want to have some type of offer that you're promoting. If you don't already have something, or you want something else to plug into, or you could build up either a high ticket or residual income, you could check out the link below at any point, and I'll show you exactly what I'm promoting. And if you want, you could even replicate the entire funnel that I'm using. So if you want to copy the capture page, the VSL, if you want to also leverage some of the emails that I have to add to your autoresponder, then you could do that. Completely up to you, by the way. So that's the first step, is to have some type of offer. And what I like to focus on are products that offer residual income and they have a high retention rate as well. And so I also like to find things that complement any other business, because when you're going out there and you are sending traffic, not only are you going to be targeting people who are just getting started, but also a lot of people who you get in front of might be people that already have some experience in the online marketing space. So if you find something that can complement any other offer that someone is in, then that's also a great thing to go with. So that being said, you have your page right here that you're trying to promote. And so ideally, you want to start with free social media. You don't want to go right into paid traffic. You don't want to like just spend like $1,000 on solo ads, because number one, not everyone is going to buy on the front end. Like maybe 1% will buy the product the first time that they see it. And that also depends on how great the product is. So first and foremost, you want to build your email list, get the traffic to a capture page, get people to opt in. And then as you are sending traffic, the thing that you should be doing is you should be sending these leads back to the offer on a daily basis. And so the more consistent that you are with this as you're building up your list from these traffic methods, then the more consistent your sales will be in the long run. And so the one biggest mistake that a lot of people make, and this is something that I did for quite a while, was trying to go viral on either YouTube or on TikTok, right? Trying to get like thousands of views right away. And so while that can happen, understand that the best way of going viral on any platform is to be consistent, right? The more videos you have out there, the more opportunities you have to go viral, which will then get you more leads, to come. So in my case, the mistake that I made was I was constantly, for many years, trying to figure out, okay, how do I get videos on YouTube to go viral? How do I get videos on TikTok to go viral? How do I blow up a new account? And how do I get like thousands of views in every single video that I post? And so, I went through a phase where I was buying into multiple different like training courses on like how to grow on TikTok. But understand that even if you do go viral, your account to any social media platform can get shut down at any point. So TikTok, for instance, is very random. And if you have had any experience posting on TikTok, then you know what I'm referring to. It's very easy to get videos taken down. Your account can get suppressed. In my case, I had multiple TikTok accounts that were completely banned altogether. And that was after going viral and, being on leaderboards because of the amount of traffic that I was getting. But the mistake that I was making was I wasn't following up with my leads and I wasn't building out my list. So this is a step that you definitely want to be focusing on a daily basis. And so with the offer that I promote, not only does it convert well in the front end, but I also do provide email swipes and other bonuses that will not only encourage members to buy, but give you the option of leveraging all the bonuses as well. So that being said, what I like to do and what I would focus on if I was just starting out from scratch is I would use YouTube as my main primary platform. And this is where I would be putting majority of my focus for starting out. And the reason why I would focus more on YouTube versus on TikTok or on Facebook on the front end is because with doing YouTube content, number one, every single video that you post, while it's not going to go as viral as it would on a platform like TikTok, every video that you post can be an independent salesperson that works for you 24/7. So when you target a specific keyword, right, you could have a video that you made, like a few months ago or a year ago, and that video can be getting you tons of views, traffic, leads, and then sales for months and even years to come. So while you're not going to get like a massive number of views right away, it is something that as you post content, it will build up. And that's, of course, the case with every platform that you post on. But YouTube also is known to be some of the most targeted traffic that you can get out there. And it is the easiest that I've found as far as getting sales if you're starting out. So one thing that you can do is you could do product reviews. And these videos are known to generate sales pretty easily because even if you get, let's say, like 100 views on a review video, anytime that someone searches up a review of a specific product, they have their credit card in hand and they want to know, is this worth buying? Should I buy into this program or is there a better alternative out there? So you could target keywords like this, mentioning other companies or the program that you're promoting. And then of course you have your call to action at the end, click the link below to learn more about what I'm doing. And then you have that in your description right there. And so you could also have the clickable link right away. You don't have to have, 1,000 followers like you do on TikTok, but also as you are consistently posting content, you will be getting a consistent flow of leads that will opt into your page. And so from there, once you start seeing leads coming in, you start getting sales, then you could always take that money and then reinvest into paid traffic if you want. And so what I do is I do this as my main primary traffic source. And then I also use TikTok and other platforms as more secondary. So in the past, I used to use the short form platforms as like my main focus, and I would, mainly just post like 5 videos per day on TikTok. And so while you can do that, understand that again, TikTok can be very random. Also, if you are posting in the make money online or online business niche, I've noticed that TikTok tends to kind of not like that niche as much. And so sometimes they will just suppress your videos if you, especially if you're like a brand new account. And then if you mention anything regarding like, dollar amounts or how much you've made in a specific program, they can tend to like see that as spammy. So then they end up blocking the video off. On YouTube, I've never had an issue with that. Like I've shown income proof in other videos before, but with TikTok, it is a very easy way to get your account taken down if you are consistently showing income in your videos. So that's kind of one thing to kind of be aware of. And so for that reason, I recommend if you can, try and find some other niche to go into that kind of correlates to the product you're promoting. So if you're promoting a product in the make money online niche or, how to build an online business, one other niche that you can get into, and I'll give you 2 examples here, is you could go into the digital nomad niche or, how to travel anywhere in the world. And so you could do videos like best solo travel destinations, how to travel overseas if you want. And of course, anyone who wants to move to another country outside the US, they're going to need some type of remote income because in a lot of other countries, you can't take jobs from local people. So that also leads me to another video idea you could do, which is best online jobs for digital nomads. So you talk about, okay, you could become a video editor on Upwork.com. You could build websites for people. And if you want to see my #1 recommendation, check out the link on my profile right here, and then that's another example. So you can go into the travel niche. You could also talk about AI tools. So this is another niche that's becoming very popular. And then there's also the niche of cryptocurrency. And then even like personal development is another topic you can get into. So these niches are what I found to be a lot easier to start out with because people don't have the initial impression that you're trying to sell to them all the time. And so that's kind of one complaint that a lot of people have with like TikTok and a lot of platforms like that. So every single video that you post, you can download using a tool called snaptik.app by pasting link right in here. And then you could also just repost that same video on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other platforms like that. So that's pretty much what I do as far as getting traffic goes. And so one benefit with doing short form videos is you post on one platform like TikTok. And if you, let's say, for example, you post a video that doesn't do so well on TikTok, well, you could take that same video and then it potentially could do even better on a platform like Facebook. And so in my case, I've had a ton of videos go viral on this platform, and that is primarily doing these short 5-second videos with the text on screen. So that being said, if you want to learn more in detail about the strategy that I'm using, and you want to get free traffic to any offer that you're promoting, then check out the all-in-one business down below. And then once you jump on board, I will give you access to my Facebook group with all the additional trainings in here. And what I will mention real quick is you could offer all of these trainings in here as a bonus to any other program that you're promoting. So if you happen to be in something else, you're trying to get more sales, then number one, the product that you're going to learn about down below is going to help you build out a branded funnel for anything you're in. And then also you're going to be able to build up a residual income. And then as a member of this group, when you get access to this training, you could offer all of these to anyone who joins you in any other program if you want to do that. So that's something that'll help with getting more conversions, is offering bonuses. And so that's why I like to offer this as kind of like a bonus too. And it does benefit me as well because it'll help me grow the group faster. So being fully transparent, that is kind of my intention with that, is to grow the group. And then, but it benefits you as well because you could offer this as a bonus as well. And then it takes the weight off your shoulders. You don't have to worry about training people. So let me know your thoughts below if you found this helpful. If you have any questions about either the traffic strategy or the all-in-one business, you could message me directly. Otherwise, click the first link down below, check out the all-in-one business. I'll see you on the inside, and take care, all the best.